Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do another 2025 reading on general tarot reading for the groups. So today is going to be dedicated to Blackpink. So yeah, let's see the cards that they got. We start strong with the Three of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Tower, Knight of Pentacles, and the Magician. And then from another deck, I put an extra card as an advice, and they got the card of the of Pentacles. That in this deck, the keyword it says well deserved reward. So positive. I'm surprised. I'm happy. I'm getting this energy for the girls. Um, I think that there's a lot of things coming for Blackpink as a group. Starting with the Three of Wands and the Three of Cups, there's a lot of union. You know, the other day I remember on a live stream I read for Jisoo, and I was wondering, about the dynamic with the rest of the members, because I was reading for her individually. But seeing, this reading for the group as a whole, the Three of Wands and the Three of Cups definitely lets me know that whatever they are going to do as a group is of common agreement. There's this union. There's this um, like united vision, I would say, celebration as well of finally getting into an agreement about what they want to do or what they want to launch. So I think that they finally are going to launch themselves to do something. They're going to go into action. They're going to celebrate this, celebrate each other, and be happy for the group, be happy for being together. Um, but honestly, everything is so successful. Like I can see the girls working really hard, but mostly I can see them having a lot of power and in the decision making process. I think that this union that I see here, it has to do because certain things are going to change. We have the tower in the middle. So I wonder what is going to happen that is going to allow the girls to work the way they want to work or to move towards where they want to go with the music or with their ideas. I see them like working, being very involved, and being in charge. Honestly, this is what the vibe that I was getting. The last card is the magician. So I think that whatever they create, there could be a chance of them being in power in this. The magician, it sort of gives me like, we made this because it was our idea. We created it. We adapted. It's very original. It has to do with us. It resonates with what we want to portray or what we want to show to the audience more than in prior years. Um, but I think that for them, in order for them to get to this, there has to be a lot of important changes made. Honestly, I don't see like someone in a specific being like, okay, maybe, you know, someone like a CEO or a manager is going to resign and there's going to be changes in the structure of power or, who is in charge and who is not. Um, but the girls definitely start celebrating this change of norms, I would say, change of rules. The tower is like finally, I don't want to say like, oh, it's going to be the fall of a certain someone, but there's going to be a very abrupt change of um what were the rules or who was the one in charge. I think that the girls will have a lot of autonomy to decide what they want to do, and this is I think that this is the reason why 2025 is the year for me. At least I see it for Blackpink, because there's this sense of finally we sat down, we came into an agreement, and we decided that okay, we are all in, and this is how we're going to do it. um I think that it wasn't easy, but definitely with the tower in the middle, I think that the girls have still have a lot of conditions, and in 2025 probably they're going to get what they want, like whatever they were like demanding in other years. You know that I believe that I always somehow I would say this, like, you know, the girls have a lot of demands, they have a lot of opinions, there seems to be a lot of talking, but here for this year, for 2025, I don't see talking. I see um gathering of resources, I see action, I see them working towards a goal. So, and I see success. So, honestly, I think that the time of talking and planning and hoping to get a resolution or an agreement is done. I think that the agreement is already settled. And for them it's like we are happy because finally something in the structure of how they had been working for Blackpink is changing. You know, with the tower in the middle, it's like, okay, these all the structures are falling, at least for the group, for Blackpink. I cannot say for the other YG groups if this is they are going to experience the same change or not, but I think that the girls sort of earned this this um power, you know, like they earned this to have this um independency and to have the possibility to take the wheel, I would say, and to be like, okay, we want to do this, and this is how we want to do this, and this is how we are going to go after this, and this is our idea, and this is we are running this, not other people. I cannot say, like, you know, probably the creation is going to be like right away, like starting this year. Probably it's going to be like the second half of the year, because they are sort of waiting for the tower moment. They are waiting for this change. And after this change with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like, okay, now that the path is clear, now that we changed a few things, some things were removed, some things were sort of you know, they got out of the way, you know, they are no longer here bothering us. We are moving slowly towards creation. That is the Knight of Pentacles, is moving slowly, but you know, steady, very committed and very focused towards the Magician. That is, you know, it's the performance, is the creation, is the power to also seduce the audience again. I wonder if they're going to have like concerts, because when I see the Magician, you know, displaying all these elements and all these talents, I'm like, you know, this could be the girls like really shining on stage. um this Knight of Pentacles, I also can see like probably they're going to be working with someone new, someone that is not inexperienced. Of course, it's not an amateur, but probably this person has like a different vibe. Is someone that also has earned the right and the possibility to be working with the girls or for the girls. But this is like a new phase, and I like it. I like it because this person is very humble, but it's very hardworking. And they probably are going to give the girls a different style, like a different um, poster, I would say, like a different way for the girls to stand safely on the stage, or to be able to shine so much, and maybe change a few tactics so the girls will always be shining, all of them, and you know, maybe changing a few tactics so the girls don't get tired, so they don't get burnout, so they don't get bored also of, probably, I don't know, same choreographies or same things. So this person brings a lot of ideas, and I like it. I like it. Um, and also, finishing the, the spread, with this card, with the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, well deserved reward. Also, if you notice in this card, you see someone standing very proudly, sort of collecting their recognition, the dependency, their value, standing up very proudly about this. And I think that for Blackpink is about this, it's about like, you people have to recognize us. Um, I don't know who, because I don't see the girls tied up to someone anymore. Like, I don't see an authority figure in here. I think that the authority figures are themselves, and probably this is what they wanted, to have agency, to have, the power of decision, um, to be powerful. I think that they are like, we are not, just regular people. We matter, we have an impact. And definitely here with the Nine of Pentacles, probably 2025 they're going to shine so much and get a lot of reward for their hard work, because definitely there's hard work. But also probably the dynamic between the girls are going to be great, amazing. Like, because I was like starting with the Three of Wands and the Three of Cups. um I don't remember when was the last time that I read for Blackpink as a group. I don't remember exactly if um if their how was their vibe together, but I think that it's been a long time, probably since they spent like a lot of time working together, because they were more focused on their solo activities. But seeing the Three of Wands and the Three of Cups, I think that their dynamic is going to be the best. The best. You're going to see true friendship, a moment of, but they are celebrating something, and it has to do with this tower. So I wonder what is being destroyed. I wonder what is being demolished, I would say, burned to the ground. There's something that is like falling, this like falling, so they can have more room to expand, to work in the way that they want to work. Um, and they know this beforehand, because they are celebrating. And probably this was one of the conditions that they had. Probably, like, I don't know if it's the removal of a person, or it's like changing in certain managements, or in certain places, maybe, but some changes and modifications had to be made for the girls to achieve this level of reward and this level of confidence of like, okay, we are going back out there, to shine, to be stars, to be the best performers. They also are going to be working on the quality of the performances. I think that with the Knight of Pentacles and the Magician, they definitely want to show more quality. They are very much focused with the Magician. I think that they're very much focused on, each of the girls having, the protagonism, the four of them at the same time, and maybe working on their dynamic, or working on this, on how they show or present themselves, so there's equality in this. And like, not usually people compare all the time, like, okay, yeah, this one did better than the other. But I think that the Knight of Pentacles is, it's not just about efforts, it's also um administrating your energy, your resources. And they are very much focused on like, okay, we want to look our best, but we also want to move in a very um in a very healthy way. I think that there's something about health and probably stamina and energy and strength. There's something about the girls wanting to also be healthy and being ready, because probably what they have to do, or if they have to do like a show or a performance, is going to be something that is going to demand a lot of time of them, probably on stage or on air, I don't know, or on camera. So they want to look their best. They are like, no, I don't want us to pretend like we are okay, like, oh yeah, we're having fun, and actually maybe we are being miserable because actually some things are not being working. I think that they are like, you guys, if you want us on a stage, you better give us the tools so we can feel safe on stage and not feel like we are sort of in a survival show while being on a stage. Because I wonder, maybe if you're fans, maybe I wonder if there had been some technical issues in the past that the girls tried their best to complete the show, or maybe to complete the performances without people noticing that there was some issues, where also they felt a bit on danger. So this is so much like about like, take care of us also, like, please take care of us. So yeah, also, the Nine of Pentacles is all about um, individualism, but good individualism. It's like each one of them has a podium. It's not just one of them, having the spotlight and the other ones don't. But they are super proud of what they're going to be bringing. Um, they are they have a lot of self-esteem, self-love for how they're going to present themselves. And yes, they're going to be back. This is what I see, but I'm so curious about what has to be destroyed before this era and starts. I'm very curious about what is this. But yeah, it doesn't have to be traumatic. It's just that when we see the tower, we are like, oh my god, something is ending, or someone is getting fired. And I think that it's just the system, or maybe it's the way the girls have been handled, the group has been handled. I think that there's commotion in there, there's a huge change in there that is necessary. And I see that the girls are like, yeah, finally, we wanted this for a very long time, and we're finally getting it. So yeah, I'm happy for them. The cards are very powerful, are all about action. So I'm so proud of the girls. They are moving on 2025. Their energy, they are moving together. So I love it. So yeah, congratulations to the girls. So yeah, guys, this is all I have for them, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.